Hello, I'm Carol McNeil, and this is The National.
The world needs more Canada.
Bono singing the Prime Minister's praises in Montreal as dignitaries and world leaders pledge billions to fight deadly diseases.
We have saved 8 million lives.
I have a really addictive personality, whether it was shopping or Facebook or whatever.
From Facebook to fentanyl, a 22-year-old tells her story of addiction and overdosing.
I know I'm taking a risk. I know that I might die.
Plus,
it's almost like either a time travel machine or a teleporter.
Eli Glasner puts on the goggles and enters the new virtual world of entertainment. Come along for the ride. There is some serious star power on display in Montreal today. Bono, Bill Gates, Justin Trudeau, all of them on hand to raise money to fight 3 of the world's deadliest infectious diseases. The goal was to raise $13 billion for the Global Fund, a sum organizers say will save millions of lives. Our Catherine Cullen is at the 2-day summit. Catherine.
Carol, this meeting today in Montreal had very real stakes for people on the other side of the globe. Millions of lives have been saved by the work that the Global Fund does fighting AIDS, malaria, and tuberculosis. The goal today was to keep that work going for the next 3 years.
So I want to introduce Lois, one of my true heroes. Send the biggest vote of thanks to her.
Lois Maturu's life has been shaped by the horrors of infectious disease. She was 10 when her brother and her mother died in the same week. Later, she learned she had both AIDS and tuberculosis. The Global Fund helped her get treatment.
Here I am today looking healthy, confident, and very strong.
But Maturu told the crowd she was nervous today, worried about the Global Fund meeting its goal.
I was really feeling like I'm carrying the weight of all the adolescents and young people living with HIV.
The fund does things like pay for medication and mosquito nets. It's already saved an estimated 20 million lives since 2002. In the next 3 years, it wants to save 8 million more. There were some last-minute high-profile commitments from the UK.
Today, I am pledging £1.1 billion to the Global Fund.
And the Gates Foundation.
That will be increasing our pledge by $100 million, which means over the 3-year period we'll give $600 million.
That's one foundation giving almost as much as Canada, which pledged $800 million. Then it was time for the final total.
We have reached our goal. Together, we have raised almost $13 billion, and in doing so, we have saved 8 million lives.
In fact, they raised $12.9 billion, $100 million shy, which could presumably buy a lot of mosquito nets or medication. But no one here would call it anything but a success.
I think what we are celebrating today is the fact that the world indeed came together and is tackling an issue that goes beyond borders.
But to truly end these epidemics, groups warn even more will need to be done.
If we really want to not just continue to treat these diseases, but stamp them out for good, it will require additional leadership, it will require new thinking, new partnerships, and new funding.
Trudeau did also address the question of the money getting where it needs to go. He praised what he called the robust oversight of the Global Fund. And Bill Gates said it is one of the wisest investments that a donor can make because it gets results. Carol?
Catherine, thank you. Catherine Cullen in Montreal.